Hey everybody, welcome to Veganuary Day 4. Today we're going to be talking about vegan junk food and extras. Alright, so the other day we made a video about the foods that you need to have in the house, the vegan basics. Those are pretty much whole foods, healthy foods for the most part that you should be eating a lot of. These are the naughtier foods, the not as healthy foods.
These are the replacements pretty much.
Yeah. So if you're having a hard time going from not vegan to vegan, some of these foods can help you out, especially in the beginning, because you want some comfort food. You want to eat some of the foods that you're used to eating, that you traditionally ate, such as mac and cheese. They have a vegan version of mac and cheese. A lot of these foods are more expensive than their normal counterparts, but you also pay for convenience, and a lot of them not that healthy for you, so eat them in moderation. They're treats, treated as, you know, like a treat. Alright, so let's begin with the number one thing on everyone's mind, B12. Alright. This is something that is very important for your brain, for your health. In fact, even people who eat meat are B12 deficient. They can be. Animals in factory farms that people are eating don't get out into the pasture like they should be, and B12 comes from the soil. So animals would go out and eat grass and dirt along with it, and the B12 would get into their system, and people would eat animals, and that's how they would get their B12. So I heard a rumor going around that if you don't wash your vegetables, you'll get B12 through the dirt that's on them, but I'm going to wash my vegetables and just take some B12. So this is methylcobalamin, and just be careful when you get this that it's a vegan version, because some of them have gelatin in the capsules. So you could get it through this. It's sublingual. Put it under your tongue. You don't even have to take it every day, but take it just to be sure. Also, you can get B12 through something called nutritional yeast. They fortify this nutritional yeast, which has a little cheesy flavor to it. So when I do my own homemade mac and cheese, this is what I use to give it a little bit of cheesy flavor, amongst other things. But good source of B12. Let's stay on the healthy side here. We've got some protein powder. So if you're a bodybuilder, or you want to work out, get some muscle, they do have plant-based protein. You don't have to get non-plant-based protein.
Whey.
Yeah, whey. Thank you. There's other forms of non-vegan besides whey, but that's the big one. This is the one you want, the plant-based one. They also make plant-based protein bars. I just got these yesterday, in fact, at the store. And it's made with real plant-based food ingredients, so you don't have to have any animal products in your protein bars. Dairy. You don't want to miss out on your ice cream, right? We've got some non-dairy Breyers. You can't get any more mainstream than that. Breyers is now on the vegan bandwagon. They want your money. So they're going to cater to you. So the more vegans there are, the more junk food products that are going to come out, and they're on the bandwagon. So now you can have your ice cream from the supermarket. You don't have to go to a specialty store anymore. You can get it right at the supermarket. We've got your milk. You want milk on your cereal in the morning? Of course you do. You got almond milk, you got cashew milk, you've got coconut milk, rice milk, oat milk is going to be big. Trust me, it's coming over from the UK. It's going to be huge here. Oat milk. Creamer for your coffee. Almond creamer, soy creamer, coconut creamer, you name it, they got it. Alright, we got your fake or faux meats. I love when people say, oh, faux meats. They're real food. They're just pretending to be meat. They're the great pretenders. Alright, so we've got cold cuts. You don't want to miss out on a nice sandwich when you're vegan, so now they got you covered. They got some veggie ham slices here. I've seen bologna, turkey, roast beef, everything, and they taste really good. They've come a long way with these. When I first went vegan, or when we first went vegetarian, actually about 8 years ago, the selection not so good. It was not very tasty, but now these are actually not that bad for you either, because they only have 1 gram of fat. That's pretty good. And none of the nitrates and nitrites and everything that are in regular cold cuts. So much better. Gardein has increased their product line incredibly. These are our favorite right now, the crispy chicken patties. We had these last night. When you put these in the toaster and you make them crispy, they are so delicious. You will not be able to tell the difference between a chicken patty and a Gardein chicken patty. So good. More dairy here. So you don't want to give up pizza, right? Or a little bit of cheese on your taco. So we've got Daiya has greatly improved their cheese game. Whoa. The Daiya in the block, you can slice it and eat it on a cracker and you will be very surprised. It is really, really good. Again, in moderation, because there's a lot of oil in these products. Just as if, you don't go hog wild on cheese if you're not a vegan. So if you're a vegan, you still don't want to go hog wild on cheese, even though there's not any animal products in it. They're very high in oil. Chow cheese. Again, made with oil, but from Field Roast, almost every product that I've tried from Field Roast has been absolutely delicious. This one is no exception. This makes a beautiful grilled cheese with some tomato. Dip it in a nice tomato soup. So good. Earth Balance butter. Earth Balance, I think, is one of the first faux butters that have been around, and also they have improved their game as well. Very delicious. They have the bars, so if you want to do baking, very convenient. Condiments. Pretty much every condiment is vegan. Worcestershire sauce, not vegan. It has anchovies in it. So, yeah, I know. Why would they put anchovies in Worcestershire sauce? But they do offer some vegan ones. But my point is that you really have to be careful. Read your labels. You wouldn't expect certain weird ingredients to be in it that makes it not vegan. Mayonnaise, not vegan. But they do offer vegan options. Also, Hellmann's has come out with a vegan mayonnaise as well. They want your money. They want to give it to you. All right, hummus. It's just wonderful. How can you be vegan and not love hummus? It is perfect every meal of the day. And snacks. Bread. Guys, be careful. Bread generally is vegan, but be careful when you buy whole wheat bread, because a lot of companies tend to use honey to sweeten their whole wheat breads. Make sure you read the ingredients and make sure honey's not on there. Honey is a little bit controversial. Some vegans don't think that honey is a problem. Some do think it is a problem. So whatever camp you're in, but if you're in the one that says I don't want to use honey, read your labels, especially whole wheat. Cereal, same deal. Watch out. A lot of cereals use honey, especially granolas, use honey to sweeten them. Also, I'm not quite sure. I think it's D3, comes from an animal source, and that can be a problem in cereals as well. I believe one manufacturer of cereals puts some sort of product in the bag of the cereal that is not vegan. So read your labels, do your research, but just be aware that it could be a problem. All right, I just want to take a moment to talk about salt. If you guys want to use salt on your food, a lot of vegans, when they get healthier, they don't want to use as much salt. That's great, because salt's really not that good for you. But if you're going to use salt, I recommend using a salt that is good for you, that will put minerals back in your body that you need. Himalayan sea salt is really a delicious salt. It's a little bit more expensive than regular salt, but if you're going to put salt in your food, you might as well use one that's going to do something for you. The regular table salt that they sell in the supermarket is processed incredibly, and it's not good for you. So if you're going to use salt, go with a Himalayan sea salt or some sort of sea salt, like a Celtic sea salt. All right, watch out for candies. A lot of times the coloring in candies comes from gulp beetles smashed up to get the red color. Ew. Gummy bears, watch out. These are vegan, but some gummy bears use gelatin, and gelatin comes from animals. Ew. Same thing with marshmallows. That's what gives it the gluey, spongy texture. These from Trader Joe's are vegan. They don't use gelatin, and they taste just as good as regular marshmallows. Cookies, cakes, watch out. They use eggs, they use butter. This one happens to be vegan. Someone sent us this one. It's delicious. Read your labels. Look for the ones that say vegan, and if they don't say vegan, some of them could be accidentally vegan. A lot of gluten-free products also are dairy-free because they are lower allergen. So if it says dairy-free, you know, it's vegan then. And egg-free. This one's vegan. The last thing I want to talk about is kombucha, aka booch. You got nooch and booch. Alright, so this is a fermented drink made from a tea. They usually flavor it with fruits. This one is a ginger lemon. You can see it's got live cultures on the bottom. It's carbonated naturally. When you first go vegan and you start eating a lot of beans and a lot of fiber and a lot of vegetables, it can be very upsetting to your stomach. This is going to give you the probiotics to help you handle that transition period in the beginning especially. It's going to feed your stomach the biotics that it needs to help it digest all of the new foods that you're not used to eating. So I would recommend, you don't have to drink like one of these a day. Just have like a little shot glass of kombucha. It'll help you. It'll settle everything that's going on down there that is not used to going on down there. Trust me. The flavor takes a little bit getting used to. She does not like it.
Nope.
She says, because it's kind of like apple cider vinegar drink. But you really get used to the taste after a while if you're that type of person that will like something like this. And I really look forward to my kombucha. I drink it probably like once a week. So that is all of the extras that I could think of. If you guys want to leave your suggestions for extras in the comments, I'd appreciate it. We can discuss it in the comments. And I hope Veganuary is going well for you guys. We will be back again tomorrow with another Veganuary video. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos. Hit the notifications so that you know exactly when we upload. And give it a thumbs up if you like this type of thing. And until next time, much love.